welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, damsels and dingbats, to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. We are currently in Year 5, Winter. I've been doing a lot of playing, not a lot of recording, and that's just because most of the stuff I've been doing has been repetitious. We've gone over it before. I really wasn't sure how to make it entertaining as a video. Not suggesting that any of my videos are entertaining, but maybe I am. I don't know. We have got a fair amount done, so I figured I'd take the time this episode to give you a tour of how the farm is standing at the moment. We are currently considered a farm. We do have 14 buildings. We have a limit of 27, but I have no idea what I want to build next. Right now, we have the wife and her sewing hut. She's busy working away as we speak. Say hi, Lorelai. Okay, she's busy. Across from her, I have my smithy, where I have begun learning how to make copper and bronze tools. Over here, we have our... I always forget what the hell this is called. Give me a second. This is called a Excavation Shed. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this here or if I'm going to move this, because I think I've discovered clay pits and mining. And mining you do in caves. And I think I might be able to move this closer to the cave, which is way off over there, by the way. And that way when I assign somebody to work it, he'll be a lot closer to the mine. Maybe that would be a good idea. I just got it sitting here for now. Don't really use it for anything. Not any crafting options to speak of. But, yeah. So that's one of my buildings. Then, of course, as you see, I've got the lighting situated. I got a bunch of these standing torches. They turn on automatically at dusk. So that's convenient. I can see where the hell I'm going now. Food storage hasn't changed. The house hasn't changed. Over here we have our tavern, which I don't have anybody assigned to yet. And as far as I can tell, the only thing you can really do is like some cooking. Maybe if you upgrade it, it'll allow us to do some other things. But right now, it's just a placeholder building, really. I have two houses, currently fully occupied. We still have... Let's see if I can find them here. We still have Griselda, and she is currently working as my hunter. And then I've recently recruited Erwina, who is my lumberjack, Rasamir, my gatherer, and Adamar, the craftsman. Now, I figured out how housing works, and I was kind of forced to do so because I finished my hunting mission that we had last episode. I finished it quite on accident. I completely forgot I had it. And then it gave me a new mission. This one here. I need to get 10 inhabitants. Okay, that's not bad. I thought it said 30 before. But 10 inhabitants, that's not too bad. 2 more buildings, that'll be fine. But I was struggling with the whole... I can get the villagers to come here, but I can't get them to move into the houses. And it didn't make sense that each one had to have their own house. And I had read somewhere that you could have men and women living together, but that was proving to not be the case. Like, I couldn't figure out if I was doing something wrong, or if they had changed it. I couldn't get it to work. And I don't want to build one house per helper, because that's going to eat up my... So that's going to quickly eat up my building allocations. So I looked into it, and I figured out what it is that you can, in fact, have a man and or a woman living in each of these houses. And then you can move a member of the opposite gender into the house with them, and then they become a couple. And they can eventually have kids themselves, because just as we've discovered, I can die of old age and then take over control of my child, assuming they're 18 years or older. The NPCs, when they die off, their children take over their jobs. So right now, I have Griselda and I think it's Rakimir are bunked up together, and then Erwina and Adamar are bunked up together. And theoretically, given time, they will start popping up the babies. And that's obliging me. Me and my wife cannot be the last ones to pop out the babies, or I don't think my wife is going to be happy with me. So I think come spring, I need to find some sticks. I just noticed that one of my buildings is damaged. Um, Come spring, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop the second question to the wife and see about getting a baby in the oven, so to speak. The fields. This is flax. I've been doing nothing but flax in this one to keep the wife in flax stocks for her weaving. And then this one here, I'm going to turn into an orchard. I discovered that just last fall, for me, that you can actually fertilize these and plow these at any point after harvest, and they should theoretically be good come spring. So they are all ready to go. I've got 6 seeds for this field. I'm going to plant, I think it's cherry trees. So I'm gonna get 6 cherry trees in, and then of course this is going to be my flax, and we're gonna slowly grow out from there. Now the one issue I'm seeing right now, see, this is what damage looks like as your building wears out. I need to use repair. And repaired. Okay, and anything else around here? The barn tends to wear out pretty damn quick, I've noticed. Of all the repairs I've done, like, usually it's the barn. So, okay, what's next? Here's my crafting station. It's level 2. I actually have Adamar here assigned to crafting things. Here's our wood storage. Who do I have assigned to wood storage? Erwina. And I hope that she can't actually chop the tree down completely. I hope this is just an animation, because I was really hoping to keep my trees in the village. But, you know, if I don't have to worry about chopping logs as much as I normally do, I guess I can deal with it. We still have our hunting lodge and our item storage. So that's the village. Oh, can't forget. Hidden back here all by its lonesome is my chicken coop. I don't have any chickens yet. I want to save up some money and get some chickens. But right now, as I was saying before I derailed myself again, come spring, my taxes are 860 coins. I've only got 1. I just spent most of my money unlocking crap. I unlocked a couple recipes for the wife so she can make some stuff here, and I unlocked a couple recipes so I can make some stuff here, and I unlocked a couple food recipes, I think. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, I remember what I did. I spent all my money on fertilizer for next season. They can stay there. I ain't worried about it. So yeah, and the cherry trees, like those were pretty expensive too. So yeah, that's the current status of the farm. I'm going to be just dicking around, making some money to save up for taxes. And I would like to get enough money to get at least 2 chickens, but they're like 1,500 coin per chicken, and that's not including the feed, which I'm probably going to have to buy unless I want to put it in a 3rd field and raise my taxes even further. Okay, well, that tree she was chopping on before hasn't actually fallen over, so maybe there's hope. What else was I going to say? Chickens, mule. I want to get a mule. I want to save up some money and get a mule, because apparently I can make a saddlebag and he can help me haul stuff. And those trees are still so far away, it takes me half the freaking day to get out there, get a little logs, and get it back. So if I can get a mule to help me pack it back, or even worse, if I go hunting metal, my closest mine is way over here. Right in there. That's a long-ass run. And then to walk as slowly as possible all the way back with a backpack full of copper and tin It's just ridiculous. So yeah, if I can get a mule to help me with that, that would be astounding. What else? I still haven't finished that stupid quest with Arwen yet. I just haven't had the money to failure. The children will now point their fingers at me and laugh, but there's still a chance I can turn it around. So yeah, I still haven't had the money to be willing to risk on losing to Arwen again. Like, Alwyn, excuse me. He kicked my butt last time. So I will be saving money for chickens and mules, and eventually, 2019. I think I'll need to make 2 more houses to get to my cap here. Once I've reached this, it will raise my building limit to 35. What did I say my building limit was right now? Hold on. I can do this. Building limit's 27. So that'll give me another 8 buildings. Like, I'm at the point now where, like, I don't need all these building spots. Other than just for people. I guess I'm gonna, at some point, have to start focusing on getting people. But, I have to make sure each of these people has firewood, and food, and jobs, and, it's becoming a whole new game. It's not just about running around and surviving anymore. Now I gotta take care of all these people. And right now there's, 6 of us, including myself. So, it's getting interesting. Here's my little village, all in one spot, right here. Oh, Griselda has a quest. What do you need? Can I help you with something? Oh, starving family. All right. Well, I've had this quest a couple times. Oh, you just move your family in here. I could build them a house. All right. So generally they want three berries, just 3. D, right? 3 berries and 9 meat. Right? Give it a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this quest in, and then I'm going to get to work making some money, and I will come back. Anyway, I'll be back with you when I have more news to update you with. So, well, after taxes, I have just over 800 coins remaining in my purse. I am going to go get my field planted, my orchard planted, and then I think I'm going to go grind out some more money. I discovered that the animals, the clay, the ore respawns at the beginning of every season. And I read somewhere that trees are supposed to come back every 2 years. I don't know how accurate that is. I really have not been paying that much attention. It's year 5, and actually I think it's year 6 now. I always forget how to look this up. Yeah, it's the beginning of year 6 now. And I haven't seen but maybe 1 or 2 trees grow back that I cut down earlier in the game. So I'm not sure how accurate that last one is, but I can confirm that the animals, the clay, and the ore all respawn at the beginning of each new season. And for some reason that sentence was really hard to get out of my mouth. I had to force it out 1 word at a time. Anyway, going to go get my crops planted, then I'm going to see what I can do to rack up some money so I can go buy me a pair of chickens. Just learned a really valuable lesson. I went to plant my trees, my orchard, which I found out they were apples, not cherries. I don't know why I thought I got cherries. But anyway, I went to plant my 6 apple seedlings and realized that I cannot in fact plant them in soil that has been fertilized and fertilized and plowed. Apparently, you just have to grub it and then you can plant it in the grubbed soil. So I went ahead and used this tiny little field to plant some more flax. Next season, I will tear these fields down and just make it one big field so that I don't have this annoying freaking line here of no crop. But I'm going to go ahead and try and plant my apple trees. I think I'm going to plant them over here on the other end of town. If I can, well, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking if I can fit them in here, they'd look kind of cute. So, yeah, because that's the whole reason you plant apple trees. Any kind of vegetables or fruit is for cuteness. I'm gonna shut up now. Well, I had to place the orchard over here on the side. Not much of an orchard, really. It's only got 4 trees in it, only because I didn't realize how planting trees work. Apparently, each section is for 1 tree. I needed 2 more sections. I could put 2 more sections in to plant the other 2 trees, but then that would count as a completely different field. And my taxes are already ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what they're going to be next season because I just paid them. But I think 4 apple trees will be sufficient. And then I should be able to, next season, broaden the field out. I might put the field over here, the orchard over here, for more trees. But right now, I kind of want to see how the orchard stuff works. So I've got those little trees down. I'm still looking at 800 plus coin, but I'm going to go sell some excess flax seed and stuff like that. And maybe, just maybe, we can get some chickens. Do you know what that is? Take a guess. I hear it. I hear it. We got some baby chickens! I bought 3 little baby chickens. 3 of them. 2 females and 1 male. And bought enough food to fill the trough. I have no idea how long that's going to last, these little guys. And I reassigned... what's her name? I got too many people now. Erwina. I reassigned Erwina to take care of me chickens. Because, let's face it, she was doing a crap job of keeping that lumber filled. So, yeah, we just got some chickens. Chickies. And, I still have... What do I have? 17 coins. Yeah, I need to go make some more money real quick and, fill up this bag here. So they don't run out of food. I don't want my chickies to starve to death. I like my chicks. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do for the rest of the spring is just, make money. I think next year, instead of turning this all into one field, I'm going to go ahead and keep it as it is, and I'll use this for my flax, and I'll use this to grow whatever the hell it is my chickens are going to be eating. Whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to grow whatever it takes to make animal feed so that I can feed my chickens, and when I get my mule and whatever other animals I end up getting, I can feed the damn things. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to go make money. It has been one of those days. I've been having so many problems with OBS lately. I thought I had it fixed, and then I go and do something stupid. I changed it to a different recording setting. I used to I have videos that I did where I recorded the video and not my mic, and then I do the narrative over the top. Somehow it got switched to that, so I just recorded half an hour of footage and no audio, talking to myself. I mean, quite literally, not the normal talking to myself that I do with you guys, but just talking to myself. So, we are a hamlet now. My villagers go through way too much clay. Or firewood, excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So I need to recruit 2 more villagers to get to the 10 that I need for the quest. So I'm going to assign one to my fields, and the other one I'm going to assign to the fire or the log storage. Now I found out that when they run around chop at the trees, they do not actually knock down the trees, but they do gather the resources. So that's good to know. I also found out the trees only regrow after 10 years if you leave the stumps. Wish I had known that before I made a little house on the prairie over there. So from now on, when I chop down trees, the stumps stay. I am upgrading my tools to bronze, so I am putting out the little excavation sites, little excavation buildings. I've got one on a clay deposit, which I'm sure I've covered in the video already. I've got one going in where my ore is here before too much longer. I haven't actually done that part yet. I'm so freaking scrambling right now. I've recorded so much, I can't remember what I have and have not actually still got. Alright, so I need 2 more villagers. First of all, how have you been? That's usually a fairly good response. Hopefully this is a good one for her. It is. Alright, creating a new settlement. Get your butt over there. Now I need a guy. Need a guy. Need a guy. None of you guys are guys that I can recruit. So I'm going to have to run over to the other, well, I'll run over to our home village over here and see if I can't get a guy, and I will be back with you. Apparently, firewood is not the only issue we are having. Apparently, now that we have so freaking many people, they're eating through all my food. So I'm going to have to figure that out. We are full circle back to food is an issue. It wasn't an issue for a while, but now I've got 9, soon to be 10 mouths to feed, not including myself, so it is an issue now. I have a bit of a routine that I normally follow, and that is during the spring, I plant. Summer, I harvest and re-sow the ground, or, plow the ground. Fall, I gather mushrooms and stuff like that because it's good for most of the stuff that I make food-wise. And then winter, I craft. And fall hasn't gotten here yet, and I did not gather last fall. So, yeah, gotta fix this food issue real quick. So I was just forced to spend all my money on porridge so that I can have something in the food stores for my villagers to eat. I've got a lot of meat in there. I think I'm just going to grind that up into just some basic cooked meat. I mean, it doesn't do a lot, but hopefully they won't care as long as they got something to shove in their faces. I tried to say shove and face at the same time and came up with fudge. That would be amazing to make in this game, by the way. So, yeah, fall's on the way. I'm going to be doing a lot of gathering, a lot of hunting. My quest, now that I've got 10 villagers, is telling me I need to have an heir. So, it is baby making time now, really quick. It is year 6. Why did I come in here? Oh, journal. Dynasty continues. Yeah, all I need to do is have an heir. And that's the next step. Oh, what did the quest actually say? I saw by the order of. Ordered by. In the life of every man, the family should come first. It's time to find a wife and ensure the continuity of your dynasty. Continuation of my dynasty. I have no idea what continuity. Continuity is a word. What I said was not. So yeah, I need to go. I need to do a lot of baking apparently. So I will be back with you once I've made any other kind of progress. Right now I'm just kind of spinning my wheels trying to keep everything together. I do have a farmer working the field and a woodcutter working the wood now, so hopefully that'll help with the firewood and the food a little bit, but I guess we're gonna find out. Wifey, I have a request for you. Can you help me with something, love? I think it's time for us to have a baby. Okay. Is that all it takes? Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have a baby. So, that was easier than I thought it was going to be, and a lot less fun. Clue of inspiration. You feel inspired. You want to encourage your people to work harder. You can deliver a speech. That should put them in the right spirit. However, a poor one may discourage them. So I can just deliver a speech. All villagers work 15% more efficiently. Or maybe it's not a good idea. Or I fail at delivering the speech and they work 30%. All villagers work 30% more efficient. More efficient. More efficient. Oh, so I can deliver a speech or I can deliver an inspire. Well, I can't do that. I don't have the diplomacy. So I guess we're just going to deliver a speech. Your people like your speech. They should be a bit more productive now. Effects for the season. All villagers work 15% more efficient. Sweet. Good. This is the season. Uh-oh. What's this? These are special tasks commissioned by the king himself. When the time comes, the herald arrives at the tavern in Gostivia or Hornica. Speaking with him will allow you to choose if you want to accept one of the challenges. These are not mandatory or easy. With successful completion of the challenge will come with great rewards. Apart from highly increasing your dynasty reputation, it can also build up your relationship with the king. But beware, failing will result in equal punishment. Oh, yay. Let's ignore that for a little while. It is fall. It is mushroom season. I need mushrooms for the mushroom stew to feed all of these cranky people. Why are you in my village, Rakamar? Oh, wait, no, you're one of my villagers. Anyway, yeah, these are all my villagers. We are growing. We are still a hamlet. But, 1,129 food demand. This is crazy. This is crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to be spending the season collecting mushrooms and meat and anything else that I can force feed these guys. So, I got it paused right now because I don't want too much time to pass that I could be out harvesting, but I want to bring this episode to a close. Not sure what I'm going to be doing next. I think I'm going to upgrade the houses. I need to get some of the new houses are not winterproofed yet with the clay straw mix, and I'm hoping that that'll help with the firewood consumption a little bit. I want to get to a place so that come next year, after the fields have been planted, I can start refocusing on my blacksmithing again. Right now I've just been hopping, trying to keep firewood in supply, trying to keep food in supply. I guess now I'm baby making, and it's just been one thing after another. And that's in-game. Out-of-game, I've been fighting with OBS like it's my arch nemesis. It's just one thing after another with that, too. But I guess it is what it is. We haven't come this far to turn back or quit now, so we will see what next episode brings us when we get there next week. Until then, as always, I have been your host, GM Renavion, saying stay safe, have fun, I'm out.